Hello, everyone. This is Steve from True Market Finance. And just wanted to put a video here at the end of the day and go over some of the markets and what I'm predicting and thinking about for 2024. Um, if you haven't already subscribed to and liked, share, like, and subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to get more information as I send it out. And this year, guys, I want to try and get way more of that um, videos out and stuff so that I can help you with your becoming debt free um, and accumulating more Bitcoin and trying to find and pick and help you know when to get into the stock market and when to get out and to be able to diversify, as I find new ways to take dollars we have in the market. I want to be able to convert that into you guys, um, and then make every dollar itself work for itself all the time so that we are always continually always um, it's like a dividend kind of thing. If we can just compound that interest and that every dollar that we make in our everyday life, um, and as we get rid of debt so that we don't have accumulating interest to someone else, we can eventually create this world where we create our own bank. And that's where I'm trying to get us to, so that we're borrowing from ourselves in the future instead of borrowing from a bank. And then Bitcoin gives us that beautiful thing with this right here, guys. If you want to click on or scan this barcode, lend, um, it will send you to lend itself. And that's where Bitcoin comes in quite handy, because you can get a um, Bitcoin backed loan that uses give it takes your Bitcoin as collateral, so it doesn't actually spend it. It just takes it and holds it as collateral. And if you don't, pay back your loan, or it goes above 70%, they can automatically take that back. But as long as you keep it up to that 50% ratio and be less than 70, you're safe. And you just can kind of hold it there. So we can take that lend um, loan, which will take it and put those regular dollars into our bank account, and we can use it sort of like our own bank account. Um, and that's where Bitcoin is going to be a beautiful thing, so that you're never borrowing from a bank, you're borrowing from yourself. So now these guys, and they're just a great service for that. So um, that way, as Bitcoin goes up in price, like right now, it's great because we're going to having an ETF in the next thing. So the price is going to go up probably with Bitcoin. So then it automatically kind of pays your loan for you as well. So it's quite a quite handy thing too if you have Bitcoin, so on and so forth. So good one there to scan that. If you are in Canada, we have ShakePay, and they you can transfer in your regular dollars, and you can actually have a Visa through like a debit Visa card kind of thing inside there. So anything you spend, you make 1% back in Sats. So which is what we preach all the time about, constantly um, building and adding those Sats. So every day you spend, hey, you might as well be making 1% on top of that. The same thing with CoinMile. It's as well use gift cards, and what it does then is then you can get back. So here, if I go, so then if we on the actual um, website here, all you can do is an order kind of through Walmart or wherever, and you get, so again, Sats back for your everyday purchases. When you're on your phone on the app, you can actually get gift cards. So a lot of times, what I'll do with that when I'm in grocery shopping, I'll take out my calculator on my phone, add up as I'm going um, through my grocery list or whatever, and when I have a dollar figure at the end of the thing, I'll open my app up. I'll buy a gift card for that grocery chain, and right now a lot of times it's like 1.45% or whatever, but it's free sats that I'm just going to spend anyway on regular shitty fiat money. So it just keeps adding to that stack and sats, stack sats, stack sats, stack sats. You just want to keep building. Then that builds, as I was just talking about, that bank that we're trying to create. It keeps building that bank and building that bank. So, as you do things in life, um, uh, you pay your loans or whatever, but you're also adding money to your bank account, which in this process is going to be your own bank. And in the future here, guys, I'll help you understand how to get your own personal node in your home so that it even secures it even more. Make sure, guys, you never, ever, ever, ever leave your Bitcoin on an exchange ever. They will steal it. And when you're creating your own bank, you have to create that security. So make sure it always goes on a cold card. Myself, I like the Keystone. And next from there, I would probably go with the cold card. Or actually, I like the cold card the best, and then Keystone. But it's a great thing that you can have. So that's what I'm talking about there. So share, like, and subscribe to the channel, and we can help everybody out this year in 2024. I'm predicting the SPY will go higher this year in the first part of the year. We might get a little pullback in the later after about 4 months or something like that. So just kind of keep an eye for that. Um, uh, it will break out through the highs because people are sitting on silent. So when I write that, I'm predicting that because people have been scared because of the inflation and everything else. So if we break above the highs that we are in now, that'll start rolling those cashes in, cash dollars into the market, because all of a sudden, they'll go, oh, I don't want to miss out on this, so they'll get in. So then that'll, but we'll hopefully, as we go through our thing here, get ourselves into that spot before that happens, so that we're making twice as much money when that happens, kind of thing. And then we'll just catch the down to maybe, depending on how far that comes down, either just hold it and then wait for it to do another little loop up, and then we'll catch that bottom, and then catch the next run, kind of things. But you always got to see how far this, and we'll go over the markets as time goes on, guys, and then we'll try to catch that down, see, make sure it doesn't go too far on us. Interest rates will be continue to be a problem this year. So your housing and stuff like that's going to get expensive. So Bitcoin will continue to go higher. We're at a halving year this year, an ETF this year. So that's all coming in the first part of the year. So that's why we're seeing movement. Right now, I've noticed that Bitcoin has been kind of going flat, which is always, I like these ones. I got back in here. I've got kind of in here where you just keep stacking sats, because I believe we're going to head up into about the $66,000 range for coin. And if it breaks that, I believe we're going through 100,000. So if we can get those stocks here, if we can get as much Bitcoin as we can along the way, it's great. Don't put yourselves in debt, guys. Just buy what you can. The main thing you want to do in life is work on getting rid of those debts, because you're paying crazy amounts of interest and it will eat you alive. So that's something I always preach on here and stuff like that with you guys. Major indexes will go higher. IWM, which is your Russell 2000 small caps, will, I believe, go higher this year. There's 2,000 companies that pretty much run the country. And then value and growth are looking for the most growth into 2024. So that's why I think these guys, the IWM here, is going to kind of take off from and get us going. Moving at a large, people kind of moving out of large cap stocks. This is also election year, which is normally a bullish year. And what's happened in the past many years is it's gone up 15%, up 100% of the time, no matter what, whether it was a re-election or just somebody new come in kind of thing. So this was a past guide of what's happened over the future. So that's another positive thing for the market, going up this year. Gold, in my opinion, is a positive growth stock and is going up in 2024. So make sure you have some in your stock portfolio. Now, I like Bitcoin the best, but in my stock portfolio, I think this is something that's good. I'm kind of waiting for gold to GLD. Kind of waiting for gold to come out of this. See, it's kind of topped up here. I'm kind of waiting for it to kind of break this, because it's kind of always never really broke that line. So I'm kind of waiting for it to kind of do that before I'm kind of gonna put another position in here, guys. That's just my opinion on it. Strongest sectors 2024: gold, REITs, defensive sector, healthcare, consumer staples, discretionary. Those things I'm thinking about, but we'll also, as we go into the year here, guys, I'm going to be searching out as well the sectors so we can go through them. As I've shown you guys before in TradingView, I have a watch list. So I always teach and show you guys to go have an index watch list, and then we can go through indexes to try and find the perfect index. And then also I've gone and created another watch list, which is such a beautiful thing. Is the watch list of whatever it is, and then inside that watch list, it is every one of the stocks that are in that sector, so that we can then pin down what's the best stocks inside that sector. So then we're again leveraging our portfolio, not just by the stocks, but by the stocks inside that sector, kind of thing. Eh? So that'll make your portfolio way better and more diversified. Now, under personal finance, continue paying down debts if you have any, including your mortgage. If you're in Canada, great bank account is Neo Financial. I'm really liking these guys. Like your old budget tool of envelopes with names and bills on them. You never write your bill down on the thing. You keep putting the cash in every time you get paid. And then at the end of the month, you pay down that bill, or when it comes up in stuff. You can open many savings accounts with a 4% interest rate while building, which is great. So it takes the same envelope, but you're making 4% interest on it, which is friggin' amazing. And with your mortgage or extra car payments, you can put them in here and then pay out like twice a year in case in an emergency. So you always have those funds in case some crazy emergency, so you're not having to dig into a credit card. And again, it's making 4% interest on the meantime. I'm thinking in the U.S. it's Chime. Is close to the same checking, or check with them guys, or Acorn. I'm not completely positive, but something to kind of look at when you're down the States. The other countries, I'm sure there's bank accounts out there doing the same thing. The main thing is getting completely debt free, completely debt free. So we want to get rid of every single one of those bills. If we go over here to Bitcoin, let's get this up and running. Where we're looking at is the halving. It's estimating here a halving will happen on the April 22nd this year coming up. So this is also a nice little thing to have in your uh, just on your screen. It's, free, completely free. It's just a time chain. It's called Time Chain Calendar, and it kind of just tells you what's going on in Bitcoin. Like right now, it's $42,000. So I don't know why I got. Oh, because I clicked on that. I was going to say, why do I have that? IWM was one of those stocks, and I gotta get in here. Like right now, we're sitting kind of a peak, um, but it just kind of just happened here. This guys, you're looking at the Haganachi candlesticks. I love them because you can just takes all that friggin' noise out. Look at this. Watch. It's just a mess. So what I'll do when I'm going into a trade, I'll use the bar ones because whatever. But if I'm just looking over and seeing what's happening, always use the Haganachis. Just I like them for right here we're sitting at breaking out. So then you can take and go back here to the I don't know what this is going on here, guys. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know what this stuff is on my screen lately. I don't know. But anyway, um, as you can see, we're in a little pullback here. Pull it up here maybe a little further. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Ah, there we go. I don't know what that was, but anyway, that works. We got her up here. So then we're getting a 4 hour here. We get a little bit of a pullback to so we'll be able to get another spot in here as soon as this bottoms out. So we're going to get close. We can just put in a buy just above this, and we're good to go. If you want to kind of get in early, because we're broke above everything as well. So I'm going to leave that at that, guys. Hope that helped you out. And again, if you can, uh, get all your friends to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. And again, go in here, click on Lend, check them out. Shake Pay here in Canada, and make sure you get that coin miles. It does every country, so makes it super good and handy for stacking those sats. We're buying groceries every day. We're buying all kinds of different things. So or maybe using Airbnb or whether they're all in there for gift cards and or Uber Eats, and might as well be getting Sats back while we're doing that. Just stack away and as Bitcoin goes up and everything. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.